Namaste everyone, good evening and welcome back to the kitchen. I hope all of you are doing good and everything is fine with you. Today let's make a very simple and a tasty veg recipe in our kitchen. So come on, let's get started and look at the preparation. So here you can see I have soaked black chana or black chickpea in water overnight. You can even soak it for 6 to 8 hours. I'm also taking Suvarnagedde, as we call it in Kannada, or elephant foot in English. I have taken half kg of it and I have cut it into small pieces. Now I cook the black chickpeas in cooker and I also add 1 tablespoon of salt into it. At the same time, let us also cook the pieces of Suvarnagedde or elephant foot. Now here in a frying pan, I am frying half onion and some curry leaves. Fry it for some time and then add 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds, half tablespoon of jeera or cumin and 1/4 tablespoon of fenugreek or methi. Fry all the ingredients properly until they become aromatic. Now let's fry some red chilies. Here I have taken a few big red chilies and a few small red chilies. Fry it for some time and now let's add all the ingredients into the mixer grinder. Now let's fry grated coconut for some time, and after frying it, I'm going to add 2 spoons of grated coconut into the mixer grinder. Now you can see I'm adding the coconut, and remaining coconut I keep aside to use later on. Now you can see I'm using 2 big spoons of grated coconut, or you can use as much as you need. Remaining coconut I keep aside to use later on. Now I am using 3 cloves of garlic and I am also using half spoon of turmeric powder. Now let's add tamarind into it and we are going to make a fine paste of it. Now our masala is ready. Now you can see the vegetable also half cooked. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salt into it and I'm also adding some tamarind water into it. I'm using it since this veggie is a bit itchy in nature. On other side I have kept a pan and now I'm adding coconut oil into it. After the oil is heated, I'm adding urad dal into it in a small spoon. And I'm going to fry it until it becomes golden brown. Now we also have to add some mustard seeds into it. I'm going to use some mustard seeds and fry it for some time. After that, I also add a few curry leaves. Curry leaves are very aromatic, tasty, and it is also good for our overall well-being. After adding the curry leaves, I'm frying it properly and then I'm going to add the boiled chickpeas or black chana into it. Now all the ingredients are fried properly. Let's add black chickpeas into it. After adding the chickpeas, mix it properly. Mix it very well and later we are also going to add the pieces of vegetable into it. You can see now our vegetable is properly cooked and I'm going to add it to the chickpeas. Now here you can see I'm adding the pieces of the vegetable. After adding it, mix it once again very well. Later on we are going to add masala into it. Here I'm not using any extra salt because while boiling the chickpeas and the pieces of elephant foot or Suvarnagedde, I added salt, so You can add salt only if it is required or needed. Now let's add the ground masala into it and mix everything very well once again. After adding the masala, again we need to cook it for another 8 to 10 minutes to cook the masala we have added into it. Once again, let's mix everything very well. You can use water if needed. I'm using a small glass of water and I'm using the leftover masala water. I think this much water is enough because I'm making a semi-dry curry or a partially dry curry. So we need not add too much water. Now it's almost done. Now let's close it and allow it to cook for another 8 to 10 minutes on low flame. Now you can see how it's cooking. Now let's add some grated coconut into it and mix everything very well. Now it's almost done. At the end, let's add some chopped coriander leaves into it and leave it for just 1 or 2 minutes. Now I'm adding the coriander leaves. You can see it's perfectly ready now. Let's serve it hot. Please try this at home. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care of yourselves. Please like, share and subscribe.